Self-sabotage can be confusing because part of you may genuinely want success, while another part keeps creating obstacles. You might procrastinate when something matters, abandon opportunities when they become real, choose familiar patterns that hurt you, or create unnecessary conflict just before things improve. These behaviors aren't always caused by laziness or a lack of ambition. Sometimes they protect you from emotions or situations that feel threatening. Understanding the reason behind self-sabotage can help you change the pattern without simply blaming yourself for it. Number 1. Fear of failure. Sometimes self-sabotage creates an escape route from the possibility of failing. If you delay starting, don't fully prepare, or give up early, you can tell yourself that you never truly had a chance. This protects your self-image in the short term, but it also prevents you from discovering what you could actually accomplish. When failure feels like a judgment of your worth, avoiding the attempt can feel safer than risking an imperfect result. Number 2. Fear of success. Success can create its own form of uncertainty. A better job, healthier relationship, or major opportunity may bring new expectations, responsibilities, visibility, or pressure. If you are more familiar with struggle than achievement, improvement can feel strangely uncomfortable. You may unconsciously pull back because staying where you are feels predictable. In this case, self-sabotage isn't necessarily about wanting to fail. It can be about not knowing how to handle what happens if you succeed. Number 3. Low self-worth. When you quietly believe that you don't deserve good outcomes, your behavior may eventually follow that belief. You might reject opportunities, tolerate unhealthy treatment, or underestimate your abilities. Even positive experiences can feel inconsistent with the way you see yourself. Changing the behavior requires more than repeating positive statements. It means collecting real evidence that your value doesn't depend on being perfect and that you are capable of making choices that support your own well-being. Number 4. Familiarity with unhealthy patterns. People often repeat what feels familiar, even when it isn't healthy. If criticism, instability, avoidance, or constant stress has been part of your experience for a long time, peace can initially feel unfamiliar. You may recreate old patterns because your brain recognizes them more easily than something new. This doesn't mean you're choosing pain deliberately. It means changing a familiar pattern requires learning to tolerate a different kind of experience. Number 5. Avoiding vulnerability and responsibility. Moving forward often requires you to become visible, make decisions, accept responsibility, or allow other people to see the real you. That can feel risky. Self-sabotage may provide a convenient way to avoid being fully committed. If the opportunity disappears, the relationship ends, or the goal remains unfinished, you don't have to face the vulnerability that comes with genuinely trying. Recognizing this pattern can help you ask a more useful question. What am I protecting myself from by holding myself back? Self-sabotage is rarely solved by simply telling yourself to try harder. It becomes easier to change when you understand what the behavior is protecting you from: failure, success, low self-worth, unfamiliar healthy patterns, or vulnerability. Once you identify the fear underneath the behavior, you can begin replacing automatic self-defeating choices with decisions that actually support the life you want.